Hi folks, Nigel here. You find me in Ambleside. If you want to do a trail of 19 miles and climb 19,000 feet in total, then the tour of the Lake District is the one for you. Or alternatively, you could just join me on this journey. So, Ambling Trails is in Ambleside. So we're still in Ambleside, but we're just going through Rothay Park, and the first leg of the journey is from Ambleside to Coniston. So yes, this is where we've come from, and we're heading to Coniston. And Coniston's about 12.5 miles on the route that we're taking. Always good to have reassurance you're going the right way. So yes, the tour of the Lake District. As I was saying, it's a trail that's 19 miles long and 19,000 feet high. I should also mention, of course, is that I've got a pack on my back. I think I've done pretty well with the weight, about 10.5 kilos. And as time goes on, that will go down by about 2.5 kilos, I think. Because a lot of, well, the 2.5 kilos is food. Why do the tour of the Lake District? Well, because of lockdown. It's been about a year since I've been to the lakes, and I thought I'd do it this week, which is a week before the B&Bs and hotels were allowed to open. So I'm hoping it's still a little bit quieter, but it should take me the whole week, and we shall see how we should get on. So less talking, let's get walking. So this here is a stone gate post. So obviously each of the lats is where you'd put a branch across. Typical of the kind of 1600s, 1700s. So I'd imagine it's quite old. Unfortunately, we don't have the one on the other side. But what we do have in front of us is Skelwith Inn or Hotel. And we're approaching Skelwith Bridge now. Boy, it's very pleasant here. I could definitely rest here for quite some time. About 10 o'clock in the morning I set off. I think it was round about 7ish, no, probably a bit later than that, maybe about 7:30 or so before I got going. So I'm at Skelwith Bridge, We'll be following the river. Yeah, I'm just having a little bit of a break, lightening my load by eating some of my sweets. Just hang on, I'll show you what I've got. There you go. Each one weighs about 4 grams. Yeah, that's how precise I've been. In a little while we'll just pass the calf over there. If you're either this way round, it's a good calf to visit actually, vegetarian as well. So yes, we're going to hit Elterwater before we get to Coniston. If you're ever looking for a nice flat walk, this is the one to do. You have this nice flat track here, and you can walk between Elterwater and Skelwith Bridge, and both have good, reasonable parking, obviously if you get there early enough, and cafes and pubs at either end. What could be better? So this challenge, folks, is not necessarily for me just about the distance and the height gained, but it's also going to be, can I survive with everything I'm carrying? Particularly trying to test out the battery power that I'm carrying. I've got a power charger that's about 1/3 of a kilo, and I've got a couple of batteries from the camper as well, and I just want to see if I can last the whole week. We shall see how I get on. Right, we're not far from Elterwater now. See you soon. Not sure if you can read that, but it says Elterwater Bridge. There you go, we're doing the challenging option. Hope it's less challenging on foot. We shall see. We're just coming to High Oxenfell Farm, which Beatrix Potter actually gave to the National Trust. Not only was she a children's writer, but she became actually a prosperous farmer. So that's where we're trying to get to next. Tarn Hows. Wonder what breed they are. If anyone knows, please let me know. Very intriguing. So this bit of the trail is turning out to be really nice. It's 2.5 miles from Tarn Hows to Coniston, and it's on a good track going downhill. In fact, I would say it's the best track I've had all day. Yeah, so I'm about halfway down the track, and in fact, if ever you're thinking of a walk from Coniston to Tarn Hows, this is a good track to take through the woods. Obviously it's uphill, but the great thing is it's downhill on the way back, which is the way round you want it. Right, let's keep walking. The other thing is on this track is that the signage is really good. So this is telling me we've got 1.5 miles to Coniston, and it's this way. So in the distance you can see Coniston Old Man and obviously Coniston Village. We're actually going round to the left on Walna Scar Road. Still be pretty high up. Yes, this road takes us to the Old Man of Coniston, but as it says up there, we're taking the Walna Scar Road. I think we should investigate. Would you believe it, there's an ice cream van at the top. However, I'm not going to be tempted. Now we're getting to the serious stuff. That is Coniston Old Man on this side here, and we should be able to see down into the valley. You can just see a glimpse of Coniston. That'll be the northern end. We're going in this direction. Dead centre. So in the distance we can see the south end of Lake Coniston, and in the very distance you can actually see the sea. So yeah, if you ever get caught on the Walna Scar Road, particularly near the top, there's a little shelter here. Bit of a squeeze, but you can get 2 people in, so I believe. There you go, that wouldn't be too bad in an emergency. In fact, it'd be better than anything you could carry. So we're nearly at the top now. from what I remember. Been here a few times, particularly when I was doing the Lakeland 100, Navying and the actual race. Oh, right, onward, we can do this. We're nearly at the top. So we're over the brink of the Walna Scar Road now. So we start to head downhill, going into Seathwaite. The hill over there, or the mountain, is Rothay Park, and you can see bits of woodlands around the base of it. It's kind of there where I'm heading to try and set up on a wild night. Sorry, a wild camping night. That was fun. It started raining on the way down. Just almost at the start to go over the brow of the hill. Absolutely pouring. I had to like really get a move on coming downhill. Bit treacherous as well. Anyhow, managed it. And of course, as soon as it got lower down, it stopped raining. Thank goodness. Right. So yeah, we're just heading into Seathwaite now. Not too far. Just a bit rocky, as you'll see. Yeah, this is going to be a bit treacherous, especially while I'm tired as well. But I just need to take my time. There's a road further down, so should be okay. Right, onward we go. So we're just entering Seathwaite now. So there's the new field in 3 hours, fully reopening the 17th of May, which is a week from today. Real ale, real fire, beer garden. Pity it's not open now. I could kill that pint. I think I'll take the Memorial Bridge. So when they said Memorial Bridge and Stepping Stones, I thought it was a choice. It definitely is and. So it's both. Which is fine. It seems okay. Oh. So the plan is to try and find somewhere in these woods. Got the Packhorse Bridge down there. Yep, this packhorse is ready to have a rest. And then I was quite taken by this seat being here. It's actually carved with some initials on it, JHV. And originally I thought it said 1965, but in actual fact it's 1865 to 1955. A good 90 years old. That is some going. Right, I'm going to scoot around and see if I can find somewhere we can hide ourselves away. And at least there's water nearby. So guys, I think I found a spot. It's fairly flat, quite high up as well from the actual river. And before I set up tent, I thought I'd actually go and get some water. Bit of a risk leaving my rucksack here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, for water we go. That looks pretty clean on its own. This can carry 3/4 of a litre. So why are we filming this, you might ask? Well, in actual fact, what I do when particularly when I've just set up camp and I need to wander somewhere, I just put sticks up like this, because obviously it's unlikely this will be naturally done. And on this occasion it definitely served its purpose, because I was looking straight ahead where I'd put one stick, and then this is off to an angle, so it allowed me to find the route, which is up this way, and there'll be a few more further up as well. Well, I found my way back, and amazingly the rucksack's still here, and of course now we've got water. Right, now to get set up. Right, I think that should do me. And the sun's coming out. It could be better. Well folks, it's sunset apparently, 8:45, getting close to my bedtime. That's one of the things I love about wild camping, how early I go to bed. But as you probably know what you do, you go to bed and you read and what have you. It's a bit warmer and you kind of get ready for the next day. So I'm real pleased with what we've achieved today. It was 18 miles I think. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it was 18 miles. And I was hoping at best maybe to do 15 miles. And in fact, if we were going with what the book said, it would have been 12 miles. So I think we're feeling pretty pleased with ourselves at the moment. That's it for now. Good night, and I'll see you in the morning.